dorpje. Mhm. Mm.
Tell
Dat,
us another.
daar.
Yes, yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this...
Oeh. 1000 van die andere tekort. Auw. Ook voor het eerst. Mhm. Ja. Nou, kunnen we daar even heen. Mm. Pa. Oké. Zo. Oeh, hadden we hier een vast.
Here!
Can't see me, right? Meat.
Zo. En bedankt voor. Doei.
Here!
Hey.
I am nearing Wareham, deep into Alfred's heartland. I hope Guthrum has a sound plan.
Eerst doe ik kijk wat ze eromheen hebben gezet.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side. I should find...
Eivor,
Soma.
you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers, men whose words are only shadows of their thoughts.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Okay.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
For those warriors they have sent to Valhalla. Ha! Give me strength.
Let vengeance vengeance steer your swords!
For Uba! Every great Norse you've sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10.
Auw. Schijnbaar explodeerde dat een beetje.
I am nearing Wareham, deep into Alfred's heartland. I hope Guthrum has a sound plan.
Oh. De conversatie weer doen.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side. I should...
Eivor, and no.
So this...
If we can, and just now.
Who is...
That's right.
Guthrum.
No, then give us.
We, your shepherd Wessex,
Guthrum.
I have given, and when
If
you have, and if you remember,
Alwyn, you...
Oh,
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground!
Ja, dat was...
Make it a Saxon pyre!
Can you feel my axe in your gut, piglet?
Leave nothing standing!
For Uba! Every great Norse you've sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell.
You won't burn Wareham, scum!
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Help me stand against the
Zodat hij niet recht heeft. Oké. Kijk nou in één keer aan de fik.
Let vengeance steer your swords!
Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon!
You're dead. Work with me. Cross you.
Oeps. Dat is over het gebouw heen. Dat is nieuw.
You have no honor, Dane. You will not steal our land.
It's too,
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
it's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our England now.
Ik door.
My blood needs
Leave nothing standing!
the sudden field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum!
Let vengeance steer your swords!
I will feast on your marrow in
Kan nooit een pijnlijke of een fijne dood zijn. Linkerknie breken, daarna de rechterknie breken en dan de kop. Rechtsachter nog bij een effect zetten. Dat ook.
Fan flame! Burn it all! Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
With you. God is with you. Where are you out these days?
Op naar het oosten. Hoe gezellig.
With me, brother. You can't outrun me now. The Lord will see us prevail.
Saxons ahead! More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Take it. We have the advantage.
Oei. Raak ik jou niet?
Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep...
Zeggen.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
Took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. Show me what lies ahead.
Of vanuit dat ze daarin.
There.
Oké, king.
This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
They will attack on sight.
Oh.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
Patrzę.
I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Niet logisch.
Enough skulking.
Ga jij in één keer?
Oh, you!
Nou, dat had een stuk plek af kunnen. Goedenavond, Hip.
Hey now!
Oh, kan je ook leggen. Die is nog uit. Nee. Weer in elkaar. Oh. Wat kan ik doen? Bij horen.
You die now!
Guthrum, some of your men.
Eat it.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good. We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Die zullen hier. Dan gok ik. Oké, top.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye.
Unity, dat is een van de slechtste Assassin's Creed's die we ooit gemaakt hebben. Althans, die gereleased werd, was een grote buggy en laggy en draaide voor geen meter kapot.
Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here.
Nog hier even die blokkade opruimen. Dat is vers 2. Ja.
You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum.
Alweer.
You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulke's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Fijne avond, heb.
rest of Affentum. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Druk daar. Du. Mhm.
I will make a necklace of it. You, Valhalla. There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you've convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
You, Eivor, a lot, my love.
I know. This last...
Vinir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Je zult alleen je schild even moeten fixen.
You soft-cheeked. Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldum.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
This last of
Have you got others with you?
My mother...
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong
Oh,
Saxon heads.
Voor is er.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon heads.
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon heads clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cock.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
I do not doubt it. I have seen the...
Bloody angry. Oh.
clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tifta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong, and together we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. Won't be gentle if they spot me. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Trouwens weer iets geks meegemaakt vandaag met de telefoon. Had ik al eerder. Wat heb je nou weer meegemaakt?
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Hellfire!
Hellfire? Ik dacht dat jij een man van God was. Jij, jokkenbrok. Auw.
Saints alive!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Heeft zichzelf gekild. Maar dat is op zich niks vreemds naar kan. Als je namelijk bepaalde knoppen indrukt op je telefoon, dan activeer je jouw voice activation van de telefoon. Als je dat niet uit hebt gezet. Als iemand dan in het Arabisch aan het praten is. Ja, ik weet zo. Het ligt aan de telefoon, welke knop. Hij is dood. He's dead. Nee.
Time to die! Remain steadfast! You're welcome. Going to smash you! Eat this!
Broder, what can I do?
The garrison has more defenders than we hoped. My men are being slaughtered.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent.
Oké, maar ik vind het niet normaal dat het überhaupt mogelijk is. Dan moet je het uitzetten. En dat heeft niks met de overheid te maken. Gewoon een functie net zoals dat je bij iPhone het hele Siri gedeelte hebt. Heeft Android dat ook? Mensen zien overal conspiracies in.
No, that's new leather.
Ja, je hebt het meteen over de overheid. Met de overheid heeft hier helemaal niks mee te maken. Gewoon een standaard functie van iedere moderne smartphone. Waar je er tegen kunt praten. Ik lees wel. Ja, eentje dood. Okay.
Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go, Eivor! They will not better us!
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness.
En ze worden niet afgeluisterd, dat wel. En dat schreef je ook niet.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch fest you
Laat hem
now.
terug.
I'm so cold.
You will warm yourself with me.
Perhaps not, Eivor.
He will pull you to his breast. So.
Het was te verwachten dat hij... Nee. Lees maar eens terug wat je schreef.
Nothing more you could have done.
Geef je niet.
French. I should check on.
Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender! And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in. I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Hop, en eroverheen. Heel vlug. Auw. Oh, sterf.
Your time's up, Kurt! Damn coward!
Zo. Eén ook. Wil je een mop horen? Wat is dat voor een vraag?
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
To hell with you! Watch for the counter! Should have run, rubbish!
Worden twee allies kwijtgeraakt. Bezig, Alfred.
We bring Christ's mercy! Snuff you out!
Gaan we zulke grappen maken?
For Eivor and the Raven clan!
Hey, gaat daar boven. Mind. Okay. Doden. Killen.
This feast will end in blood! Into busy.
The last of the Saxons are fleeing. The battle is won. That's it. They are fleeing.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled, his patsy struck down. Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here.
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living. Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same, but you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Natuurlijk.
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands. It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brothir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Dit wat ik natuurlijk.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones.
Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolav, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and a little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
Even kijken. Dat we qua verhaal. Ja. Oh, voordat Gertrude kan spreken. Mooi plekje op een. Zo. Gaat deze jongen ermee stoppen voor vandaag. Het is alweer 11:15.